Press on. One of the people here, assembling forth, ambling about. I'm at City Hall right there. Wheat they've got the wheat symbol all over the place in this town. Wheat National Night Out Kickoff Party, September 22nd, 3 to 7 p.m. National Night Out Neighborhood Events, October 2nd, 6 to 9 p.m. Oh, Cedar Park is advertising big. Register your no event, cedarparktexas.gov. Despicable Me 3, Milburn Park. Huh. So, we're headed to City Hall again. We'll see if any changes have been made. In regards to the welcoming I receive. Last time I was here, of course, Donna didn't cotton too well to my hat, my sunglasses, my backpack, and my camera, all combined with her training as a high school teacher, apparently to profile and cover judge. She mistakenly thought that this was a constitutional free zone, like a school. Schools regularly deny free speech and freedom of expression, but City Hall is a different story. Last time I took the stairs, but this time I think I'll just get right to it, you know? Well, I probably could have been up those stairs by now. And there's only 3 floors. I don't know how long this takes. Last time they said that level 3 was off limits. City manager's office, legal, city secretary, economic development, information services. That sounds public. Information services. I mean, we shall see. Maybe I should try it. See what happens if I accidentally end up on floor 3. It does say visitors, please check in on 2nd floor, so. Alright. I will do that. Since they covered their bases. Hello.
Dave.
Donna.
Hey, we're going to get somebody to assist you. I have to run back and take care of this.
Do what you have to do, no problem. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful. Code compliance.
Yes.
Yeah. We're talking like business codes.
No, city ordinance codes, but mostly nuisance.
Nuisance, you know what? I have a crime to report, but actually I probably need to talk to you because, I mean, it is a crime, but nobody's going to investigate it with the police department, I'm sure of it. But on Whitestone, Whitestone Boulevard, or is it street or drive? Okay, you know where, well, there's a few Starbucks, but in between Bell and then there's another Starbucks by like Chick-fil-A and
Okay.
there, you know where I'm talking about now?
East Whitestone?
Okay, so in between the McDonald's at Whitestone and Bell and like before the In-N-Out. Actually, it's like before the In-N-Out on the well, if I was coming from the Starbucks by McDonald's, then it would be on the left side of the road as I'm walking.
Okay.
There's grass, like there's a shopping center on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, there's the sidewalk here, and then there's like a big grassy section on my right, and then there's a smaller grass section on the left,
Okay.
right? But the sprinklers that are on the left, they come on and they shoot right across the sidewalk in order to water the grass on the other side, right? So, I mean, I'm sure that's a code violation combined with obstruction of a pathway.
What time of day does it happen?
Well, it doesn't matter, but it happens at like 2 a.m., I think. Well, it shouldn't be going across the sidewalk at any point in time because, I mean, I walk, but, you know, it's easier for me to walk around it, but, you know, if somebody's handicapped or whatever, there's only, all they can do is go into the road or onto private property.
Right.
You see, and it's a long stretch.
Investigate those situations. We would have to, if you have like a time would be the best.
It's around like 1:30 or 2, I think it comes on.
Early
At night, yeah.
We can check
For
it
sure.
out.
I mean, I'm sure it doesn't get a lot of traffic, but I mean, I actually got caught in it. You know what I mean? And so it got me all wet,
Right.
right? And I mean,
We investigate those situations.
well, it's the city doing it because the sprinklers are on the easement. They're on public property.
That's all gonna be private property.
No, because there's a fire hydrant to the left of the
They're
sprinkler.
in
So,
charge of that, so they would put the irrigation system. The city wouldn't put irrigation in that area.
oh, they wouldn't, even if it's watering because it only seems to be watering the public
City
property.
irrigates nothing that is by private property.
Oh, that's good to
Yes,
know.
sir.
Good. How's everything going?
Good.
What's going on?
I'm just waiting for somebody to show up, possibly.
Did somebody call you? You
No,
said, oh, I don't know. I mean, this is the second time I got here with the camera and the police arrived right away. Look at her. She thinks this is a constitutional free zone.
What's that, sir?
Donna, she thinks this is a constitutional free zone where the First Amendment doesn't apply, kind of like a high school.
I'm not aware of that, but,
I know, you missed the first episode.
was the first?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're in a, I don't expect you to be as familiar with this as her, but Officer Kadir,
Officer Kadir, yes.
1411, how are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling the city of Cedar Park. This is Donna. How can I help you?
So what's going on here? What's your purpose here for today?
You tell me, what do you think my purpose is here?
I have no idea. I haven't spoke to you yet.
Oh, you're right, you haven't. Are you asking the questions or am I?
Yes, sir.
I just
He may
asked
be
you
in
a
a
question.
meeting, so if
You
you get
did?
his voicemail, please leave him a message.
Well, I'm confused. I mean, I came in and she immediately told me that somebody was going to be here to assist me.
Okay.
And then she walked off. She said she had to run, and now you're here. So
Okay. Well,
that's
thought
all
this
I really
gentleman
know.
was assisting you.
Oh, well, we were just having a side conversation because he was just standing right there. And so I chatted him up a little bit.
Okay. Well, what can I help you with?
I don't know. You want to help me?
Sure. What are you here for?
Well, I mean, I have questions for, I would hope to meet with the city manager.
Okay. Well, you have to make an appointment in order to do that.
Okay, well, I'm here right now.
Okay.
And you don't make appointments for the city manager, do you?
No.
Right, so, I mean, I don't understand why you would even
Well,
be
you can
talking to me at all.
contact the city manager secretary
I'm sure I
to
could,
arrange that.
but I'm here right now.
Okay. Well, it doesn't work that way though. You have to make an appointment with the city manager.
How would you know?
Because
works for the
I work for the
city.
city.
You
He
work
is
for the
correct.
city,
I have
so,
to make an appointment with the city manager if I wanted to talk to the city manager.
but why am I dealing with you? I don't understand.
Because she called me here.
Why did she call you here? Did she report a crime?
Sir,
Did she report a crime?
Dave.
Well, he is addressing me right now. Did she report a crime?
no,
No, she didn't. So why are you even talking to me?
because she called me here.
Big deal. A lot of people called you. That's her prerogative,
Okay.
but that's really sad for her. The fact of the matter is that I'm here securing the blessings of liberty to my posterity and myself. I'm redressing my grievances with my government officials, which is a
Okay.
First
What's your
Amendment
grievance?
constitutionally protected
What is your
activity.
grievance?
Well, we have episode 1 that is a grievance that you missed, but episode 2, which is going on right now, is why you are talking to me at all.
Well, what is episode
when there's no
1?
crime?
What is episode 1?
Well, if you'd like to make an appointment with the city manager, I'm sure you can discuss it.
Okay, well, that's what we're saying. You just make an appointment with the city manager and it can all be taken care of. There's no big deal here.
Well, I'd like to make an appointment with the city
Okay,
manager.
well, we can probably facilitate that.
All right, let's do that.
That-
Who is the city manager?
He wants to make an appointment with the city manager.
Okay,
So we have a mediator in between?
what do you mean?
I mean, he is your go-between?
Well, remember the last time when you came in, I said that you won't take off your sunglasses or your hat or backpack?
Well, you never
and that
asked me to
makes
take off my
uncomfortable.
sunglasses, but this is not a constitutionally free zone like a high school. No, absolutely not. It's covered under freedom of expression, and I take great offense to the fact that you're profiling me, cover
Apologize,
judging.
I didn't mean to offend
You're
you.
cover judging. You're judging a book by its cover. You say you were a high school teacher, and in fact, this
Thank
is
you for
probably.
remembering that.
Oh, absolutely. I won't forget, because that's probably the reason why our education system is in the poor shape it is. If teachers are spreading the word that to profile and to cover judge sunglasses, I have sensitive baby blue eyes.
That was
And-
hurtful, what you just said.
Well, whether it was hurtful or
is-
not, that's immaterial.
This is Penny Ewell, the city manager's executive coordinator.
You saying I have
She's
to
the
make a
one-
phone call in order to make an appointment?
Yes, sir, you do. You have to call or email Miss Ewell to set up an appointment with the city manager.
So you're saying
we all
that.
do.
So you're saying that the
And the
city.
city
Hold on.
manager
Let me
is
finish
not
this
here
sentence,
today.
please.
She is out sick, I
Let
can
me
tell you
finish
that.
the sentence,
Yes, sir.
please. You're saying that the city manager is only accessible to people who have phones and who have emails. It's not
If
accessible
they
to
come
all.
up here and I call upstairs to Miss Ewell to help you make an appointment, I can certainly do that.
Yeah, let's
But
do
I know
that.
that Miss Ewell is in a meeting right now. She is not going to answer.
Mm-hmm.
I can leave her a voicemail if you wish. And the city manager is out today. She is sick.
Okay. Well, all
Okay, so
right.
would you
She's
like me
sick.
to call Miss Ewell and leave a voicemail?
What I'd really
with-
like is for us to start over. I don't know why you have all this hostility towards
I'm
me.
not hostile, sir.
But you've called the police on me twice for constitutionally protected activity, Donna. You can't do this. You can't do what you're doing. You know? You really can't. This isn't a high school. In
I
high
can't see your
schools,
eyes, sir.
you don't need to see my eyes. I have sensitive blue eyes. They're hypnotic. Okay? I'm not trying to put you in a trance right now. But what I am trying to do is exercise my right to freedom of expression, my First Amendment right
What
to
can I do
speech.
for you, Dave?
Well, I'd like to start over
Okay.
and have a conversation about the difference between a high school and City Hall.
That's
Because
nothing
you
I
said
can
you
help
brought
with,
it
sir.
up because you said you were a high school teacher and that you learned in high school to be suspicious of a backpack, sunglasses, and a
I
hat.
said that was part of my training.
In high school, but this is City Hall. At a high school, free speech it doesn't count. There's no free speech in a high school allowed. This is City Hall. Everybody has to be welcomed unless they've committed a crime.
Thank you.
So there's a big difference here, right? And what you're doing is you're making me feel very unwelcome,
I
right?
apologize.
By calling these guys. Now there's last time there was 3 guys with guns, and now there's 2 more. Officer Johnson, 1737. This is absurd. What you're doing is you're wasting the tax dollars having these gentlemen, they have enough to do. And now they're here looking stupid on camera.
Sir,
You see, you've just drawn them into the fray. Today I was at the police station bugging them for 30 minutes because of the last episode. Then I went to the library, which the librarians happen to know that what you're doing is wrong. They admitted it on tape. The officer at the police station said it was wrong. I've got a corrections officer that knows it was wrong on tape. You know, everybody seems to know this except you, Donna. This is a constitutional zone. You do not get to profile me for a backpack, sunglasses, and a hat and a camera. And I got the call that you made that it was only about the camera. Now we're talking press. You called the police because I had a camera. That's what the call said. I went and checked it out today. All this is public knowledge. And I saw you on tape filming me, so now I want to do a FOIA request for your camera footage. Do you have FOIA request forms?
I don't know what that means, sir.
Freedom of Information Act?
Okay.
You don't know what that is either?
Yes, sir, I do.
And I'm frustrated because you're supposed to be the customer service what? Customer relations specialist.
Yes, sir.
And your customer relations skills involve
Dave,
calling
is there some
two
way I can
police
assist you?
officers.
That is my job.
I want a
My job
FOIA
is to
request
assist
form
you.
so that I can request that video that you took of me.
Okay, yes, sir.
I don't have titles. My name is David. These gentlemen have titles. See, it's on there. That's the receipt that they're bought and paid for. Hopefully next time we meet on.
Our city secretary is
terms.
not answering, but I'm going to email her and tell her that you need a freedom of,
This is not something you're allowed to make me wait. By law, you have to have one right now. Right now.
I'll email her and see if we can get somebody up there to
We're
bring it
gonna
down.
have to.
How antagonistic can I allow him to be?
I'm not calling her names or being threatening. I'm calm. It is David, yeah. I mean, I'll tone it down a notch. Even good to meet you. All right, that's fine.
Just a habit.
No, I mean, any contact builds trust with the community. you know?
Curiosity, brother. What are you asking? What are you asking her to help you with today? What was your purpose for coming in today?
Well, I didn't really want to get in her face, but when you guys got called again, it's like, what is this all about? This is City Hall.
I understand.
You know
My
what I mean?
question is,
And-
what
and all I
has you
did-
visiting City Hall today? What brought you?
Well, I wanted to see the city manager about
Okay.
the last time I was here,
Okay.
right? I'd like to make a complaint about her, but obviously I can't really make it to her,
Okay.
you see, and I'm being
Sure.
forced to. And, you know, I'm not the aggressor here. I'm not the one who escalated by calling you.
Okay.
Right? People die every day
Okay.
by police officers getting called of things that aren't even crimes.
Okay.
You know, and there's no crime here, and
So
you
your
got
main
called,
purpose
right?
today was you wanted to get an appointment set
And
up
I
with
wanted
the
a
city
freedom
manager?
of information request so that I can get the footage she took from her personal cell phone on taxpayer time.
Okay.
Right? I have a right to that.
Okay.
And she doesn't seem to understand this, and she's the one that's at the desk, you know.
Well,
I
she's
could have,
trying to
I
get you
mean,
that form right
Christina
now, is my
was here
understanding, right?
before.
What I'm asking is what can she do for you aside from getting you that? Are
Well,
you trying to
is
set
she
up
the
an appointment
only
with the city
employee
manager?
here? I mean,
She handles all the reception stuff. right
Christina was here before, and you know, there's her. I'm sure there's like
The
probably
employees,
25 or
David,
30 people
here. The
here.
employees that occupy this building are appointment only employees. They don't do walk-ins.
Thank you for calling the city of
Okay,
Cedar Park.
so-
This is Donna, how may I help you?
If there's someone that you want to, speak with, sit down and talk with, Donna's job is to
explained
set up
that.
that appointment for you.
She
Okay.
explained that, but she said she can't do it right now because nobody's there to do it.
Well, they do.
Which
take,
I can
they do
understand
take
that.
lunch.
Oh, is she on lunch? No, she said she was sick today. The city manager, right?
She is.
And
indeed.
she may be out
But
sick.
the
I am
secretary
emailing
is
the
also
city
gone?
Secretary Leanne Quinn for you right now. I just wanted you to see the email. I'm emailing you, the city secretary.
What
The
does it
resident
say?
that's at the desk is asking for a freedom of info request form.
Okay.
And I don't have your last name or any contact information.
You
so-
don't need it. See, the government is not here to question the people.
So
The people are
hopefully
here to
someone up there
redress
will
their
see it, to have
grievances
it-
with them.
Yes, sir. Someone up there will see this email so that they can bring it down for you.
Right. I mean,
And if she's unable to get in touch with anybody immediately, do you have any contact information where she can reach out to you when that document's
of
available?
course I have contact
Okay.
information,
Okay.
but the issue is not whether or not I have contact information. The issue is whether or not this office conducts business in a proper way, and they aren't.
Okay.
Okay, asking me for information is not proper. It's just not.
Okay.
Right? That's called intimidation. This is intimidation. This is intimidation. It is.
I disagree.
You have guns.
I disagree.
You
It's part of my
guys have.
job.
It's part of your job, but she called men with guns here
She called the
twice
police
on
because she
me
feels
because I
uncomfortable.
have a camera. Well, that pity.
That's okay.
That's really
She's-
awkward for her.
She's entitled to feel uncomfortable.
She is entitled to feel uncomfortable, but she
Sure.
is not entitled to take action against me because
She
of her
hasn't-
uncomfortableness.
She called us here so we could make sure that
She doesn't have
this
a
goes,
right to be
this whatever
comfortable.
goes. She does.
Dave,
Absolutely.
She's a
In the
public.
workplace,
She has no
does.
rights right now. She has privileges,
does.
immunities, and powers.
Dave,
She
I'm
exercises
also
them,
including the paralegal who's on the same floor
Uh-huh.
in the same office as our city secretary, and she
Okay.
may be at her desk as well, so that they can both see that we need one of those forms down here for you.
Okay.
Okay, sent.
All right. I mean, and what was your name? Since you're out here,
I work with Donna. I'm in human resources. My name is Sherry.
Sherry. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't know. Am I supposed to wait? Cause,
Well, do you want to wait?
well, are people at lunch right now? Is that what's going
No,
on?
sir. We're having what's called open enrollment meetings, and a lot of people are dealing with their insurance right now. Hold on just a moment.
Sure.
Thank you for calling the City of Cedar Park. This is Donna. How can I help you? Okay, let me transfer you over there. Hold on, please.
Again, I mean, you know, if I was just coming in here without the camera, we probably wouldn't have any problems right now. But I'm obligated to
It's
do
not the
things in
camera
a.
that's making it uncomfortable, Dave.
I'm obligated to do things in a specific way in order to see whether everybody is welcome at City
Obligated
Hall.
by whom?
By my job.
What is your job, sir?
My job is to secure the blessings of liberty to myself and our posterity. Okay, I'm pressing on right now. Right? In case you don't know what that means, it's in
I
the
do.
First
It's from the-
Amendment.
Yes, sir. It's from the
Yes,
First Amendment.
and
It's
I'm
from the
pressing
preamble of
on.
the Constitution.
Yes, no, it's from the
Thank
First
you for calling the
Amendment.
City of Cedar Park. This is Donna. How may I help
You
you?
know, the first
Are
time
you
I
only
came
waiting
here,
on that form? Is that all?
yeah,
you're waiting
I'll be
for at this
happy to
point?
leave when you guys leave.
I'm ready when you are.
We can all go out
Sure.
together.
You wanna
Should I
leave some
check in
information
tomorrow?
for her?
Okay.
No,
so
I'll
she
check
can
back
call you when
in.
it's ready?
With utilities,
I'll
I
have
can
to
help you
check
with
back
that.
in.
Hold on
This is
just a
gonna have
moment.
to be a part 3 now.
Okay.
You know,
I'm
so
okay with that too.
tomorrow or the next day or what, Donna?
I'm sorry, I was talking to somebody. What
I'm
can I do for
sorry
you?
to interrupt. That was rude. Tomorrow or the next day, should I stop back in?
You're welcome to stop in any time between 8 and 5.
Right, but I mean, in order to get an answer, when do you think there would be an answer on the Freedom of Information request?
I have no way of knowing that. I will keep checking, and I don't have any way of contacting you. So
Right.
as soon as it gets down here, I will make sure that it's here, and I'll make sure there's a label on it that says this is for Dave. So when you do
David.
come up, I'm sorry, for David. So when you do come up, you'll be able to pick that up.
All right. Thank you, Donna. Gentlemen,
Sure, after you.
after you. I'm not detained, am I?
Nope, you're not at all.
All right, then I guess I'm free to stay.
If you want.
I mean, but if you
I
want,
never told you you had to leave,
I
did
know. I'm
you
just
said
saying.
you was ready when I was. I'm waiting on you.
I'm just saying, let's all go out
Come on,
together.
I'll walk with you.
All right, go ahead.
You can
I'll
walk
be
in front
right
of me,
behind
though.
you.
No,
You,
it's
you
okay.
can walk in front of me.
We're not gonna play this game, Dave.
It's not a game.
I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know what's in your backpack. You can walk out in front of me, or I can stay here and you can leave by yourself. I'm okay with that.
I'll just wait.
Okay. If you, they got nice couches
They
over
do.
here if you wanna
They
have
do. I'll definitely stand out of the way.
Sure.
Okay, so, okay, the field ops training room, yes, sir, off of Brushy Creek Loop. That's at 10 a.m. There was this morning at 10 a.m., sir. Yes, sir. Yes, and another one at 2 p.m. in the same place. Okay, great, and if you have any questions, just email Melinda, okay? Well, she sent out an email, she sent out several, and then she sent out a reminder on Tuesday. Okay, we need to make sure you're in that email loop. Will you email her when you get a chance so that she has it in the email that, you know, you're not getting those? That's unfortunate, I apologize. Okay, thanks, Carl. Okay, bye. Yeah. Now, I'll call up there and see if they got my email real quick.
Sounds good.
I'm not going to be right behind you, gentlemen. I mean, I'm not going to be like on your heels or anything.
It's okay. I'm not gonna be on yours either.
You don't have any reason
Before you
to.
leave, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Just a second, I'm calling.
You can ask me anything you want.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, great, thank you. They're on their way down the slums.
Oh,
Well, there you go. Even
See?
better.
Thank you for calling the city of Cedar
Everything
Park.
works out.
How may I help you?
I knew
Here is
somebody.
your request. It has to be submitted in writing.
Mhm,
And it is
absolutely.
request for any open records that you'd like to see.
Yeah, so do I have to put all this information here? Name, phone, address, city, state, zip?
It's the only way we can get the information for you.
So you're saying if I don't put the phone number, address, city, state, and zip, you won't accept it?
It's the same form we give to everybody in the state of Texas uses a similar form.
I just want to know if you'll accept it without the phone number, address, city, state, and zip.
Well, how would they get you the information?
Well, that's a separate question. What I want to know
No, I
is
need
if
that answer before I can tell you. If you can't answer me, how would they get you the information? I can't provide you if it's okay.
well, I would be
Legally,
able to come
yes.
back in and pick it up.
How would we contact you to tell
You
you that
wouldn't.
it's ready?
I would come back in and contact you.
And if we may say, hey, it's not ready yet,
Well, you have a time limit.
we do.
Yes.
So you'd come at the end of that time period,
Yes.
okay?
So you would accept it with just a name and what I want.
Yes,
Okay. And a signature, I'm sure.
yes. There
All
are
right.
certain things that we aren't by law having forced to give out.
That's right. You're by law, you only have to have it in writing and signed.
No, for us, the things we disclose, certain things we don't
Oh,
have to,
right.
like
No, I know for a
social-
fact I'm entitled to that video she took of me. I know for a fact.
Well, what
This isn't
about-
my first rodeo show.
What about the video that you've taken of us?
Yeah, well, I'm one of the people and you guys are public servants. See, everything you do is public information. What I do is not. But you will see the videos that I have at some point
Well,
when the
you know
story is
what, I'm
done.
really okay, I don't need to see those videos.
Right. You
I'm
don't
not-
need to.
We're not threatened by them, we've got a
There's no
exceptional
threat at all. There's no reason for
client
anybody to be
relations front
threatened
desk
here at
person
all.
that makes the best decisions she can
You know?
in every situation. So we're confident with that.
I'm happy with your confidence,
Okay,
but again, nobody needs to be threatened just because I have a backpack and sunglasses and a hat and a camera. These are
That's your perception.
no, that's what she said.
No, that's your perception that no one should be threatened by that. There's also safety classes that as people that work for the city that we take and certain things.
You do not have any classes that teach you to feel threatened by somebody with a backpack, a hat, and sunglasses.
Actually, okay,
Good.
that's.
You don't have any of those classes, and if you do, that's unconstitutional.
David, do you need anything else, brother?
Well, I'm here on official business as a member of the press. I'm documenting members of the public servants doing their duty. But like I said, I will leave after you. You know, I mean, I would be done here. I'm not gonna be right on your heels. You don't have any reasonable articulable suspicion to believe that I'm any threat to you. You know, you've already said I'm not detained.
David.
But you said you didn't want to walk in front of me because you
That's
don't know
just
what's in
my
my
choice.
backpack.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's
I don't know you. I don't know what your intentions are.
right. Well, do you believe in the Constitution?
Absolutely.
How about the Fifth
I'm
Amendment?
not going to get into it with you.
Oh, you're not?
No,
Oh, okay, well, I'll get into it with you since you're still standing here.
I'm okay. I'm
The-
going to talk to Donna, though.
Oh,
You
Go
have a
ahead.
great day.
I'll talk to my video.
That's good.
The Fifth Amendment says that we, as in we the people, we have the right to be innocent until proven guilty.
Confrontations for that. Yeah.
You're jumping to conclusions, officer.
All he's looking for is someone to engage. Okay? So, as far as the video, we've got cameras everywhere, so there's no need to take any kind of personal videos whatsoever. Okay? If you're good, we're gonna be out here.
Thank you very much.
We'll be around. If you need something, just call me. Okay?
Take care, David.
The people win again. Car 364. Okay, 360. Oh, she's getting in the car, is she? Oh, she's a little undercover, huh? Interesting. That's what you didn't want me to see, huh? Was her getting in the car?
What's that?
Who's she? Is she an officer?
Yeah, she's just somebody's riding along.
Oh, all right. All right. An officer or car number 335. we already got all their names and whatnot. So, once again, I fought the law and I won. This City Hall is really asking for it for some reason. Donna die. Yeah, we'll just see where this gangbanger goes. He probably thinks he's gonna go have a gang huddle over there. I'll bet anything that's what he thinks. You having a gang huddle over here? We'll just see how long he sits there. Apparently Officer 364 is bound and determined to try and be the last one to leave. But see how he's sitting there, taking up 3 parking spaces. They always have to take up as much space as they can. Those are attempts at being dominant alpha. But when you're really an alpha, you don't have to throw your weight around like that. You know, you just, people will just fall in line with you because you have respect, you know, you earn it. But these guys haven't earned the respect. And that's why they instead jump to conclusions out of ignorance that I'm looking for a response. I mean, I was looking for a response, a good response. You know, the first time I was here, definitely I wasn't thinking that the police would be called. And so fast, and she's such a little liar about it too. Like, somebody will be right here to help you. I have to run, and then in just a few minutes, there's the local fuzz again. You know, it's absolutely absurd. These guys are dressed for winter, or at least that they must be dealing with some itchy stuff. Who knows? I guess this officer has nothing to do but sit in the parking lot. I wonder if he's on break. It's 2:19 p.m. right now on Wednesday. September 19th. Yeah, and she's got a ride-along too. See, that's what ride-alongs do. They watch, and she just saw how he gang stalked. We'll see where that officer goes. I'm not comfortable turning off the video until I know where he went. I don't see him. So, all right, press on. Assemble forth. Amble about. Legion up. Fight for your rights. We're not gonna take it. No! We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. No! Right?
Master by the name of Bates, smoking more than all 50 states combined. Yeah, right, I gotta stay on the grind. I got no money, so my weed's on my mind. I hit the club, but you know I can't dance. 7 and 7 in my cutoff chance. Tie that shirt in my long ass hair. What part of how I look